My name is Arwen Johnson, and as Galen's president, it is my honor to introduce the show tonight. Thanks to many of you in the audience, we were again able to raise over $60,000 at our annual Tag Days event.
$60,000? Heavens to Betsy, the LCME is gonna like that.
Dean Kolars, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be getting ready for the LCME visit? It's in 2 days.
Don't you think I know that? Oh, sorry, Arwen, I'm just a little bit stressed right now. But yes, things are moving smoothly. I don't know if you've seen my emails, but we've repainted the entire medical school again. We've transferred all the ugly patients to St. Joe's, and most importantly, all the faculties at home practicing their list of Dean Kolars approved answers to any possible questions the LCME could ask.
Dr. Kolars, the entire faculty is here tonight watching The Smoker.
What? The Smoker? That's tonight? Oh, they aren't gonna like this one bit. Oh, with that dancing vagina costume and that stud dance with those sexy men shaking their willies for the crowd. Oh, I think I'm gonna pass out.
Don't worry, Dr. Kolars. Not only is this the 94th consecutive Smoker, it's also the 50th anniversary of the modern Smoker, which was started in 1962 by our own Bob Bartlett. And in honor of that occasion, we are performing a song from the 1962 Smoker, The Medicine Man, entitled It's You, Ren.
Well, that should be delightful.
It's clear and it's yellow. It's amber and gold. Its pH is 6.03.
It grows out E. coli when it gets old.
It has granular cast and the rare RBC. It comes from the kidney down the ureter, the bladder and urethra too. And out the meatus with a bubble of flatus. Why, it's you.
It's you.
Yes, it's you.
Oh, yes,
See, Dean Kolars, it's going to be a magical night.
Well, I guess you're right, Arwen. So come on, people. Let's laugh it up. Happy faces. Let's hear some laughter. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
Well, I hope you enjoy the show.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Well, the name's Victor Vaughn, and as your resident historian, why, it's my job to tell it like it is, or was, or whatever, along with my minstrel pal, Dr. Stephen Gruber.
That's a G, then an R, then a U, then a B,
Oh, would you
then a...
cut it, Steve? I'm not paying you to sing. Sorry about that. Anyways, we're here to fill you in on a little bit of history. Well, it's the 15th century, see, and in merry old England, a spandex sporting chap named Robin Hood is giving hell to a money-hungry Prince John. Well, meanwhile, in little old Ann Arbor, a similar story is being told at UMHS. Oh, Ann Arbor, truly medicine at its best. Let's take a look.
And if you need anything, Just call on me.
Oh, Dr. Kittendorf, thank you ever so much of curing me of my ill humors. But alas, I fear I haven't a single piece of gold in my pouch for you.
Oh, but I bet that pouch is chock full of hugs. And luckily, that's the only type of currency we accept. Come on here.
Well, if that don't bring a tear to your eye, then your blood must run colder than a patient on dialysis. Well, and speaking of extracorporeal circulation, well, here's the man behind it all, King Bob Bartlett. He is as smart as he is handsome and as generous as he is rich.
Got the McMo royalties.
He ruled the hospital with dignity and grace.
He's a virtuous man.
And under his tenure, Michigan became ranked the 11th best hospital according to Monarchy News and Reports.
Just can't break the top 10. Yeah.
Oh, Victor, Stephen, you're making me blush. But gentlemen, today is not a day for pleasantries, oh no. For I am off to join the crusade against the ACGME work hour restrictions. And in my stead, I will leave Prince Jim Knoll to rule over the hospital. Now, I don't mean to sound ominous or foreshadowing, but I really hope he doesn't ruin this wonderful hospital in my absence. But alas, gentlemen, I am off. Fare thee well.
Woo-wee. Jim Knoll, huh? Well, he's a heck of a good surgeon, but can he keep things great at Michigan? I ain't so sure. One time, I saw him steal candy from a baby. Well, and then give it to another baby who had diabetes.
Ooh. I got one. One night, Dr. Knoll put Marilax in my juice box. You see, and then that night, it was like an explosion.
Whoa, you might want to keep that one to yourself there, Gruber. Well, looky here, if it isn't Prince Knoll's cronies. Why, that there's the sheriff of Framingham, Dr. Tim Johnson of OBGYN. World-renowned global health ambassador, women's rights advocate, and yo mama joke connoisseur. Why, with a name like Johnson, it's no wonder he's so cocky.
While the rest of the faculty lollygags at that despicable smoker, I spend my Friday evening saving vaginas in Ghana. I'm considered, somewhat of a god there.
On that there is Jenna Hirsch of pediatric cardiothoracic surgery. Why, with her army of personal shoppers, she's as fashionable as she is evil, and she sure is fashionable. You'd think with all the time she spent dealing with hearts, she would have grown one for herself by now.
My favorite part is cracking the chest. Sometimes I do it twice.
Wow, well, that sure is a nefarious crew. Why, and their ringleader, Prince Knoll, is nowhere to be found. Well, rumor has it that he considers it beneath him to speak to the common staff and usually sends pages out in his stead. Why, look, here comes one right now.
Beep, 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 beep. Hear ye, hear ye! I mean, ladies, gentlemen, and chest to see my loyal subjects, it is I, your ever humble servant, Prince Knoll. I have discovered that the University of Michigan health system under Bob Bartlett has been plagued by inefficiency and wasted resources.
That sounds like the football team under Rich Rod.
And so today, I would like to proclaim the new mission of UMHS. Making money. Effective immediately. Priority shall be placed on medical procedures designed to beautify our community, to make Michigan the top destination for concierge medicine, and most importantly, bring in enough money so I can pay my damn alimony. Message dictated but not reviewed by Prince Jim Knoll.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. That doesn't sound like something Bob Bartlett would have liked, not one bit. Well, and look here. Prince Knoll's already brought in a group of 1%ers looking to invest in his hospital. We are the 99%. Well, folks, I think that's our cue to go, but worry not. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon enough.
Rich people of the world,
We prefer the term job creators.
sorry. Come hither, job creators. Thank you all for joining us as we tour the proposed changes to our healthcare system.
Yes, we are currently in the process of closing down all of our primary care clinics and funneling patients into our more profitable emergency department to form one cash-only urgent care center. I'm sure you'll find these changes will guarantee a serious return on your investments.
Yeah, they better, see? We got nothing when that do-gooder Bartlett was in charge.
Now, Mr. Monopoly. I know your investments have landed you in jail before.
Damn right. So far, the only returns on my investments have been these crappy handmade cars from indigent kids. How is that supposed to buy me a yacht? Or a bunch of hookers? Or a yacht full of hookers? They're bums, I tell you, bums. Now, what do you say, Oprah?
That's right, Mr. Monopoly. My strictly platonic friend, Martha Stewart, and I did not come all this way to not make a return on our investments. Haven't you seen this month's O magazine? Oh, it's one of my favorites. Thanks, dear. Well, I don't know if you've heard, but I've built 3 new schools in Africa, and I need to pay for them. And let me tell you something. Now, I may not have my own daytime talk show anymore, and I may not be as good of a dancer as Ellen DeGeneres. But I will not have my babies sleeping on 200 thread count sheets like a bunch of animals. Animals in tacky brass cages with glossy wicker frames?
Ladies, trust me. It's like J. Crew's newest line in Coral, you can't go wrong.
Listen, Mrs. Domino and I, Mr. Domino, we put a lot of dough into this project. We are gonna need a big cheesy slice of the profits. And if this don't work out, then I am gonna have to sell my pizzeria to that bitch Little Caesar and go into farming business.
Oh my God, honey. A Domino's Farms? Can you imagine?
A gasp! I, King Henry VIII,
Wait, what year is this?
cannot imagine the presence nor function of a Domino's Farms. Is it a farm made entirely of dominoes? If you push one end, will the farm fall over?
So, if you follow me, you'll see that our plan makes perfect sense.
Yeah, hopefully dollars and cents.
More like collars and pence. You know, fancy collars, pence, money, pence. Oh, screw you all.
Moving on. If you look over there, you'll see our new triage system in action. We realized too much time and effort was being spent treating complex medical issues for patients that can't even pay for it. By our new protocol, all patients undergo a stereotactic wallet biopsy and are triaged accordingly. Poor patients from the right, rich patients from the left. Good morrow, sire. How may I help you?
I think I might have a sword up my arse.
Yes. And how exactly did it get there?
I fell on it.
Yes, I've heard that one before.
It was a 1 in a million shot, nurse. 1,000,000 to 1. Please, I've had my arse parked in the waiting room for 15 hours.
My bum itches.
Oh, look at this. Get this man into the OR stat. He's got money coming out the wazoo. Yes, money.
That's wonderful, isn't it? Let's see what else comes in.
Excuse me, my nose is running.
Rhinoplasty.
My nose won't stop bleeding.
Leeches.
I appear to be a touch winded.
Get this chap a Chanel-flavored nasal cannula.
Hey, Peanut, can't breathe.
Leeches!
I've stubbed my toe on my pure mahogany armoire, and it hurts real bad.
Oh, well, it could be a PE. We need a high-res CT stat.
I'm having a heart attack.
You need baby aspirin. Or leeches. Wait, I know. Baby leeches!
And that gives you a glimpse into the many ways our new healthcare system will crank out the dollars and cents. Or collars and pence.
Indubitably. Yeah, I like this place. This is easier money than pass and go.
And this is just the beginning. Under Prince Noel's new system, UMHS will become the premier destination for the wealthy.
And medicine at Michigan will finally operate as the rest of the world does, on cash.
My head hurts.
LCD.
Runny nose.
Rhinoplasty.
I don't mean to be brash. The Michigan difference, it'll cost you some cash. Gee, I bleed.
WG.
My belly hurts.
Laparoscopy.
Plus I got a real itchy rash.
Well, I've got hydrocortisone, but it'll cost you some cash.
I'm wheezing.
Lung transplant.
My nips hurt.
You need breast implant. But you'll probably get cash.
Michigan difference, it'll cost you some cash.
These changes are the perfect blend of spices. It's a good thing.
And now if you follow me, we could go see how we're capitalizing even further on our medical students' indentured servitude.
I would accompany you all, but I have other business to attend to. My minions, Kim Eagle of Cardiology and Kevin Tremper of Anesthetic Vapors, are supposed to be closing a free care clinic and converting it to a concierge medical spa. I better go make sure Tremper isn't just sniffing nitrous and claiming he invented the pulse ox.
Twice daily, and that nasty rash should clear right up. All over it. All over it. Okay, so when should I schedule my follow-up, Dr. Gallagher? Well, since Dr. Knoll cut all funding for primary care, it's actually hard to say. I think the clinic might be closing forever, and I might be out of a job, which means I'll never be able to pay off my student loans. And I'll have to stop taking my dog to acupuncture.
But when is this gonna happen? I don't want to lose you as my doctor.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. We'll all be fine. If this is anything like Dr. Knoll's OR turnover, we'll have plenty of time.
Dr. Gallagher! Dr. Gallagher! Dr. Pragsnar found this tacked to the door. It says, all primary care clinics, including this one, shall hereby be shut down and demolished by the end of this sentence.
Well, that's ridiculous, Dr. Heidelbaugh. How could they know when the end of this sentence is?
That's what we were saying.
Sorry we're late. We're running on Michigan time. Let's clear it out, boys.
Well, how are we supposed to do our jobs if we don't have a clinic?
I know.
Correction. How are you supposed to do your jobs if you don't have jobs?
Booyah!
By the order of Prince Knoll, all clinical care faculty are henceforth fired. Meet my partners in crime, Kim Eagle and Kevin Tremper.
Hey there, Kevin Tremper, anesthetic vapor. Say, is your boyfriend sitting there? Well, he is now. But seriously, you're fired.
Now clear out all you vagrants so we can make room for the Kim Eagle Concierge Medical Spa for celebrities whose hearts don't beat good and want to co-author inspirational books good too.
Hey, wait a second here. Since when does Kim Eagle have a British accent?
Burberry patterned waistcoats, fine wine, sexy tights, terrible accents, all to emphasize that Kim Eagle is better than you.
But this is just absurd. I mean, morality aside, this country has a huge primary care gap that ends up costing us more money in the end. We should be investing in primary care, not tearing it down.
Primary care is for the primitive man, not the noble Englishman. The next thing you know, he'll be asking us to insure poor children.
And individuals over the age of 65.
We literally do both those things. Haven't you ever heard of Medicaid and Medicare?
I'm sorry, Dr. Gallagher, but I don't speak Spanish. But really, we have a lot of work to do here today. Trimming the fat, so to speak. So if you'll direct us to the PM&R department, we'll be on our way.
Wait. I still have my dean's job, right?
You mean the job where you take medical students on canoe trips and golf outings? I'm sorry. There'll be no more fun for any medical student. They're here to work for free.
Fine. Well, screw you. I don't need this. I don't need any of this. Except this eye chart. That's the only thing I need. This eye chart, and that's it. And these tongue depressors. The eye chart, these tongue depressors, and that's it. And
Have your bags packed by the end of the day, or face the wrath of Prince Knoll.
This is terrible. We have to do something. Occupy. Occupy. Occupy everything!
Dr. Schutz, Dr. Zeller!
Guys, look out! Dr. Hirsch, Chester, Eagle.
Oh, thanks for the heads up, Zeller.
Looks like they already know.
Dr. Zeller, have all the anatomists been fired too?
Yes. Things are terrible. Cass hightailed it out to the Caribbean. Hildebrandt joined the German women's shot put team. And word has it, Stridley got a job doing reenactments on To Catch a Predator.
I can't believe they fired all the MDs. I'm glad I still have my luxurious job as a PhD.
Who are you? Ken Sheets, that's not on our list of positions to fire.
I'm the co-director of the M3 Family Med Clerkship. I work on graduate medical education and faculty development.
So you teach clinical medicine?
Well, no. The MDs do that, but I help develop our clinical educators.
So why can't the MDs do that?
Well, because the MDs are no good at dealing with med students.
But you don't actually teach medicine.
Well, no. I mean, sometimes.
Well, what would you say you do here?
Look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn med students. The MDs don't have to. I have people skills. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
Dr. Sheets, we're gonna have to let you go.
What?
At least you still got your health.
Ripping, tearing sensation, radiating to the back, asymmetric radial pulses. Oh, Dr. Eagle, help me!
I'm sorry. Dr. Eagle can't help you. He's a concierge physician. Plus, you're not insured now that you're unemployed.
Well, it's partly that, but mostly because you're not famous.
And these samples of Cialis, the eye chart, the tongue depressors, and these samples of Cialis, and that's it. What are you looking at? I need this.
Now the only one left to fire is Sandro of Cinti.
I'll take care of him.
You know, Jim Dole would never have dared close this clinic if Sandro of Cinti wasn't away.
Sandro Cinti? Who's that?
What? Sandro of Cinti? The ID doc? He used to work in this clinic until he went on sabbatical to work as a consultant for the movie Contagion.
Yeah, word has it, Matt Damon asked for his autograph. Sandro Cinti is valiant, beyond reason.
Noble to a fault.
Boorishly charismatic.
Off-puttingly handsome.
Although he can be a little vain. I mean, just because you were knighted in the Order of the Galens Silver Shovel doesn't actually make you a knight.
Ha ha! That's enough of that.
Oh, Cinti!
Sandro of Cinti. Lovely to see you. BT Dub, your clinic's closed and you're fired. But I still love you.
You better believe we won't take this lying down.
Well, we can take this lying down, if you know what I mean.
No, I haven't the slightest clue. But if we must, we shall take this fight straight to Dr. Knoll. Who's with me?
We are. Dr. Pex, are you in? Dr. Pex? He'll catch up later.
I heard Prince Knoll's giving an announcement later.
Then we must find out where. We ride!
We are the 99%! We are the 99%! We are the 99%! We are the... Oh, shit!
OMG, Dr. Julia Stein Perry. This 3D virtual reality ultrasound of my baby is fantastic.
Yes, fantastic, though hardly necessary, I should say.
It's like his nose is just, it's coming right at me.
I think that's his chin. Mr. Dr. Lakella, could you hand me some more ultrasound gel? If you and Maiden Amy Shearhart are going to use the L&D ward for the new M3 CCA, you might as well make yourselves useful.
Of course, Dr. Perry. You know, my roommate invented ultrasound gel while we were in medical school together outside of Boston.
Oh, gee golly, Dr. Lucayla. I always thought that was made from berry boogers.
'Tis true. The idea just popped into his head one day while we were out sculling the Charles.
I mean, look at him. My baby's just so beautiful. I think I'll name him Chester Chan.
Your baby is the picture of health. More importantly, everything is progressing well, and I expect...
Is that all you have to say, Maid Perian?
Dr. Maya Hamoud. 3D virtual reality fetal ultrasounds may be harmless, but they hardly strike me as medically indicated.
Until you are chair of OBGYN, Sheriff Tim Johnson makes the rules around here, and he has put me in charge of making sure that you follow these rules. So give me those. Move! Great googly moogly! There's an obvious problem here.
What's wrong? I was trying to avoid this. According to Tim Johnson's new clinical guidelines, your baby is afflicted with fetalis fuglius.
In peasant speech, your baby is very ugly.
What?
We need to operate in utero to fix this condition, else it progress to a full-blown FLK. Funny-looking kid. Paige! Paige, Mr. Dr. Mihaliska.
Mr. Dr. Mihaliska! Mr. Dr. Mihaliska, L&E! Beep, 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 beep!
Where is the logic in all these new rules? Thou shalt not deliver a child with fetalis fuglius. Thou shalt not provide birth control except for the rhythm method.
Less birth control means more ugly babies. Means more ugly baby surgery. Means more money. There's method in Sheriff Johnson's madness, you daft hoppy.
Student Dr. Chester C. is helping patient Peppermint Patty through the beauty of birth.
Oh. Dr. Vandeven, my life partner and I are so thrilled to be having our second child. Aren't we, Marcy?
Mm-hmm. Damn straight, sir.
Dr. Vandeven, I think it's almost time. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
You can do it! Intelligence obstetricus!
Student doctor, you will not pass this CCA without delivering that baby. Besides, everything you need to know about clinical medicine is posted on Scroll Tools.
The only thing on Scroll Tools was a puppet theater by Eric Middleton entitled Birth. It's not a miracle. It's happened billions of times before. You're gonna survive this.
That one changed my life!
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, it hurts so bad! Oh my God!
I can't do this.
Believe in yourself. I'm sending you positive energy brain waves!
That never helps.
Oh. Okay, Keto. Okay, let Cosmos take a look. It pains my Dutch bosom to say it, my lesbian tulips. There is a problem.
What's wrong?
Sheriff Tim Johnson has outlawed V-Bavba.
What?
V-Bavba, vaginal birth after vaginal birth. I quote, if the passenger can't exit through a pretty passage, power must be decreased.
What's wrong with my passage? Let me see. Oh, vagina vulgaris. That's an obstetric emergency. She needs vaginal rejuvenation stat. Paige! Paige Plastics. Stop that delivery, BDB.
Stop the delivery, but the mama's fully dilated. The baby's on the way. The dam has sprung a leak and nothing will keep it from flooding.
Okay, Vandeven, be a good little Dutch boy and stick your finger in that...
Plastics! Plastics, L&D! Beep, 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 beep!
Watch it, you rat
wretched ragamuffin! Hey, who you calling a wretched ragamuffin?
Oh, God. Violence.
Hugglebee!
Would you guys keep it down over there? You know that Michael Lucella's nose bleeds when he gets anxious.
It'll stop in a minute.
Listen, JSP, you and your Dutch wet nurse Vanderven shall obey the new laws, or I will throw you in a locker in an LCME-approved, gender-specific M3 call room. And no one will think to cut the lock off for years.
Mr. Dr. George Mielishka here. Where's that gargoyle-faced fetal cash cow about which I was paged?
I can't stand much more of this.
Ooh, this does not look like Mrs. Dr. George Mielishka.
Now presenting their excellencies, the Sheriff of Framingham, Tim Johnson, and First Duchess of Ann Arbor, Lady Jenna Hirsch.
That's Sir Jenna Hirsch.
Oh, no!
Accompanied by their entourage of surprisingly attractive doctors, Helen Morgan, Kim Zander, Sarah Frost, oh, and also Dana Sachs.
Stay just keeps getting better.
My ambiguously Middle Eastern flower. I'm glad to see things are in order here.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. We have consulted surgery for both of these cases.
Excellent.
Yes, good. Good. We just stopped by to make sure no placenta or other potential raw products are going to waste.
Products?
Yes, products. You see, every successful birth results in oodles of perfectly good materials, just being tossed out.
Don't even get me started on the value of the placenta to my African tribes.
Placenta, cord, amniotic fluid, all of it just thrown away. How do you expect us to make money with so much waste?
But not anymore. By recycling that material, we've created a zero-waste system, which means
more profits.
Dana, Kim, Sarah, and I pioneered a brand of all-natural clothing and fashion accessories to be sold in apothecaries throughout the land. Today, I have the privilege, nay, the pleasure, of unveiling the new apparel line for products of conception.
Conception by C.S. Mott. Is that Amy Rosinski, consult psychiatrist, wearing a call hat?
Ew. Here comes Sanjay Singh in a choreo cape.
And look, Surgeon Rebecca Minter sporting an umbilical cord chunky belt. Very in this season. Plastic surgeon William Kuzan in a V-neck scrub top made from hydrochitophore mold.
Not to be outdone, in his own scrub top, double V-neck, chair of surgery, Michael Mulholland.
Oh, there's more! But none of this would have been possible without my muse, Madonna Vajaja! Like a person!
Damn it, Tatum! You know how much I hate the giant vagina.
Don't worry, Tim. POC is flying off the shelves. And just listen to our catchy new jingle. Hit it, girls. Look around. Everywhere you turn is clothing made out of cotton and wool. Look around. Try everything you can to put on something more congenital. When all else fails and you fall, wear something cool and natural.
That is wonderful. There's just one more thing.
Oh, God, there's more?
Yeah, you're fired.
Fired?
Yes.
But who's going to deliver all the babies?
Well, midwives, of course. Market research shows that Ann Arbor moms want to experience spiritually enlightened, eco-friendly, organic, aquatic births. Which simply means that we could charge a premium for a midwife compared to an OB.
Besides, midwives work for hay pennies. They think that money corrupts the purity of the birthing process. Frickin' hippies.
This is ridiculous. They can't seriously be doing all this. Let's go find Prince Noel and give him a piece of our minds.
Oh no, not again.
Relax, you Sphingteri.
Stop doing that!
Okay. The mamas and the babies need our help. Prince Noel is set to give an announcement in ye old Newmont lobby this evening.
Then we know our destination. Michael and Amy, come with us. We're gonna need some help. To the lobby!
It grieves me to have you back again as a patient, Ken Sheets, yet doesn't surprise me.
Oh, Dr. Dyke, when Kevin Tremper fired me, I got so upset, I think I dissected my other aorta.
Unfortunately, with no insurance, you'll be receiving the deluxe treatment.
Oh, the deluxe? Well, that doesn't sound so bad. What's that?
Mercury.
What?
Followed by bloodletting.
Bloodletting? I'm hemorrhaging internally.
Now, Dr. Sheets, you're merely a PhD. You leave the medicinizing to me.
Halt, you Hippocratic swine! I am Linda Selwa. And this is Doug Gelb the Blind. Oh, and his seeing eye goat. Doug, turn!
Hands up, scallywags.
Anyone who wishes to cross the CVC bridge must pay a toll to neurology.
Why are neurologists charging a toll to the CVC?
Because neurology has been closed by Jim Noel. Apparently, we don't offer enough treatments to warrant our existence. Ever since aspirin went generic, we've been a money sink.
So if you wish to cross the bridge, you must pay the Timmy toll.
What's a Timmy toll?
It's a bridge toll based on your patient's Timmy score for cardiac risk. What's your patient's score?
7, you odious giant.
Then that's 7 times patellar reflex divided by GCS.
Oh, it's just 7 pieces of gold.
By the blockers of beta, I shall never pay thee.
Remember, Linda, it's all in the wrist.
Is he dead?
Let me do neurocheck.
Selwa's coma assessment is so sensitive, it's been known to actually induce comas.
Selwa smash!
Yep, he out.
Well, that's an interesting goat. What's his malady?
Myotonia congenita.
He's a fainting goat.
This is getting too weird. I think I'll take my chances with the nuns at St. Joe's.
Maybe we should help him?
Please, Gelb, we're neurologists. Diagnose and adios.
Hark! I smell 8 people. Hide!
You know, back in my UFC fighting days, whenever we had to deal with a punk like Prince Noel, I just freebase a couple bottles of 5-hour energy,
Jack,
find a fatty vein.
I'm gonna stop you right there before you admit to another crime.
None shall pass. Where beeth your patient?
What are you talking about? We gotta cross this bridge to go wage war on Prince Noel's mafia.
Anyone who approaches the bridge must pay a toll. But we have nothing to give and clearly are no match for your strength, giantess. Perhaps a battle of wits. You're no match for Gelb's brains. Ever heard of Virchow, Galens, Hippocrates?
Of course.
Morons.
Then let's sweeten the deal. My merry meds and I are on a quest to end the tyrannical reign of Prince Noel. If you lose, you shall join us. We accept. One of these vials contains good humors, the other avian flu. The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide, and we each sniff from our vials and find out who is right and who is febrile.
Oh, but it's so simple. Are you the sort of doctor who would put the flu into his own vial or his enemy's? Now, a clever doctor would put the flu into his own vial because only an Ohio State Buckeye would be so stupid as to take what he was given. But you must have known that we are not Buckeyes, so we can clearly not choose the vial in front of you.
You've made your decision then?
Not remotely. You see, avian flu comes from Asia, and Asian doctors are used to having white Midwestern patients not trust them. As you are not trusted by us, so we can clearly not choose the vial in front of us.
You're trying to trick Sandro into giving something away. It's not gonna work.
It has worked. He's given everything away. I know where the flu is.
Then make your decision.
We will. And we choose, hey, what in the world could that be?
What? I don't see any. Wait a minute. You're blind.
I thought I smelled something. No matter.
Let's sniff. We from our vial, and you from yours. My friends, you've guessed wrong. You only think so. We switched the vials when your backs were turned.
You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous being atropine and glaucoma, no diploma. But only slightly less well known is never going against a neurologist when localization is on the line.
Achoo!
Sandro, how did you do
There was
that?
flu in both vials. During my time at the VA, I've developed an immunity to all strains of flu. Bloodborne pathogens and Fournier's gangrene. No! Please help us! There must be something you can do! Here, smell this. 'Tis Zanamivir. But be thou cautious, for it does not cure symptoms, but merely shortens duration by 36 hours. You have bested us, good Sir Knight. We will join you on your quest. My name is Linda Selwa, but you may call me Linda John. And this is Doug Gelb the Blind and his seeing eye goat. I am Sandra of Sinti, and these are my merry meds, Friar John Zeller and Lady Gallagher.
Do you know Prince Noel's whereabouts?
He is to rededicate ye old Newmont this very eve.
Then let's make haste.
To ye old new mott, ye new old mott, tally ho!
That Prince Noel has got some nerve scheduling his grand announcement for a Friday night. Marshall Schlafer's Friday nights are for getting drunk off whiskey and for hunting down those gosh darn medical students that keep pirating my pre-test pharmacology book.
Marshall? Now that Noel cut down on the med school funding, we don't have to deal with those stupid medical student queries. Can I get a point back, Dr. DeLacy? Can you stop talking about your prostate, Dr. Schlaefer? I don't understand the question, Dr. DeLacy. We're past due for a reason, people! Just because my grammar, occasionally, sometimes, is not exclusively limited to excluding all of them. Completely impossible to understand. Those pesky medical students think they can get points back. I want to break their hands.
I hear you, Lou. Between those medical students and this single-party absolutist dictator, Prince Noel, the only thing that depends is whether Schlaefer uses his Glock or his 22 to start busting some caps, so to speak.
I'm telling you, Dr. Gay, this is going to be huge. I got to get this on the Robert Ruiz admission official Twitter site right now. I wonder if they have cell service yet in the new mop.
Roberto, I cannot believe Prince Noel is taking away our funding for admissions. I mean, what am I going to do? I need those students. That's what keeps me so fly. I mean, who else is going to teach me how to Dougie, man?
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
All my bitches love me. All my bitches love me.
I got to tweet where we're going tonight. Where are we going?
Hashtag meet me at Rick's, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lash, I'm starting to tweak out over here, man. Gary Hammer. Can't believe they cut our steroid fund. I mean, I'm without my patented Stanisol HGH testosterone blend. How am I gonna keep my 8-pack? Protein!
I just don't get how you're so muscly, Gare. I mean, I've been taking just as many steroids as you, and all I've gotten is a bad case of gynecomastia and some horrible bloating.
Lash, man, I've been telling you, you're taking the wrong hormones.
Why are steroids so hard to understand?
Ugh, Dr. DePonio. I can't believe Noel is forcing us to stop wasting our time teaching to go volunteer 60 hours per week at his celebrities-only clinic.
I know, Dr. Monrad. I mean, I went into PM&R so I could make a lot of money without having to work hard. And that's a direct quote. But I have to admit, I love the idea of flirting with someone my own age for a change. And it was great seeing Hugh Hefner again after all these years.
Oh, Lisa, no.
Excuse me, just a quick moment of your time. Eric Middleton here. Now, I've heard that some of Prince Noel's new changes have given you a case of the tummy butterflies. But I wanted to remind you that just like step one, this will all be behind you soon, or sometime. I think I really don't know anything about the actual medical school. But either way, I wanted to let you know that if you need help processing this change, come see me. Also, I found this MCAS pen in West Lecture Hall the other day. Is this a student's pen? It's very nice. The red is on the run, the blue is bleeding. Whose pen is this?
Shut it, Milton! I'm gonna break your kneecaps!
Hear ye, minions of Mott. I present to thee the exalted Lord of Steel Wires, His Honorable Highness, the ruler of Rectum and champion of Colon, conqueror of the OR in general and ostomies in particular, weighing in at over 41,000 surgeries and 3 wives, Prince Noel!
Thank you, Scott. Peons and lesser peons, I have gathered you all here to hear my grand announcement. As many of you know, I have already instituted many changes to the hospital in order to more truly promote the Michigan difference. These changes will propel us to a golden era at UMHS. To symbolize this golden era, I have prepared a new and improved version of the Mott icon. I present to you the golden big bird. Behold!
Not so fast, Prince Noel. Your proclamations are more foul than vancomycin-resistant, feculently amicizing C. diff diarrhea.
You and your investors have been swindling all of the good patients of this state, making them get procedures they don't need just to get ridiculous reimbursements, and now you're flaunting it for the whole world to see.
Yeah, you gotta know, this just ain't right.
All your changes at the hospital have ruined the healthcare system. We can't only take care of the patients who have a lot of money.
We just want to help people.
Yeah.
And align their spirits in one happy, lovey ball of positive energy.
Yeah. And who are you, fair maiden?
Oh, I am Julie Stein Perry, obstetrician and OB-GYN clerkship, former OB-GYN clerkship director. And you?
I am Sandro Cinti, infectious disease specialist.
Silence! Don't you know that it is illegal to enter a ceremony in the King's Hospital uninvited?
Is it not also illegal to sit on the king's throne and usurp his power in his absence?
Oh, wow. Careful, Dr. Cinti. You go too far.
I have only just begun. We've come to tell you that if you do not stop your tyrannical reign over this hospital, I shall lead the staff in a revolt against you.
Yeah! This man is getting on my nerves.
What's the matter, Prince Noel? Afraid everyone will learn the truth?
Indeed, the truth of this hospital is once a good and decent place.
A place which cared for people,
Not profits.
Indeed. I've heard enough. Sheriff Johnson, Sir Lady Hirsch, silence these miscreants.
Cinti, you are ordered by the power vested in me to submit yourself for arrest. You dreamboat, you.
Yo, Johnson. Yo mama submitted to me last night.
Oh, snap! No, he didn't! Douglas Galvin to his house!
Why, you brainy neurologist, Dorothy Johnson is a saint. I'll give you a traumatic brain injury to treat.
Come and get some.
Don't make me Hemi Fontaine your ass.
Boulder Dash, not the nose again.
I'm surrounded by assassins. Sheriff Johnson, arrest them!
Hit the lights!
Oh, it actually worked. Merry Meds to Briarwood Forest. You have not heard the last of us, Prince Noel.
Enough! Hirsch, Johnson, find Sandro of Cindy. No!
Haha! Thank you all for joining me. It's clear we must fight the injustice that Prince Noel is imposing on this hospital. We cannot stand around while he destroys everything we have worked for. We must fight back!
Yeah! Let's get those bastards.
Yeah. Oh, let's occupy Mott. We can make witty little signs like, we are 99% sensitive that Prince Noel is evil. Then we break stuff. Occupy Mott. Occupy Mott. Occupy Mott.
Good enthusiasm, Dr. Gelb, but we are doctors, not hippies. Besides, Dr. Sowell won't fit in a tent. We can take them if we all just fight together.
Cinti, it's clear we have to do something, but there's not enough of us to take out Noel and his cronies. We need to get some more help.
JSP's right. We need more muscle. Why don't we page those roided out endocrinologists? I heard they got their budget for steroids cut, and I'm sure they want to rage!
You know, when you got a big job like this, I think about two people. Dr. Sabine Hildebrandt and Dr. John Stribley. Absolutely gotta have them. Love it.
This one time, I had a very dirty UTI, and I paged Dr. Milani and Dr. Kaufman. Those ID docs will antibiotics just about anything. They are real killers.
Right. What we need to do is send out a massive page.
Did someone call for a massive page?
Go, massive page. Spread our message throughout the kingdom to all docs willing to fight Prince Noel.
To all good docs, RE fight Noel. Rally in Briarwood Forest! Beep, 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 beep.
So, how long should we wait to hear back?
Should we send another page? Oh, heavens to Betsy, I'm so awkward when it comes to pager etiquette.
Don't get discouraged. When I'm waiting for a page, I like to pass the time in spontaneous song and dance. We're Meds twice. We roll UMHS, carrying your place. We're Meds and wise. We still produce all and give to the war, that's right. We may look like nurses, but what would you say or else we'll watch your lights? We're Meds and whites and tights. Always on call defending the patient rights. Hey! Strictly an Hildebrand affair!
Just take those bone boxes off the shelf. We'll sit and play with them by ourselves. Our fine anatomy ain't got the same soul. I like that old time blood and bone.
Don't try to take me down to his stone. You'll never get me to look in that scope. Was tired of sales of lame but organs of dope. I like that old time of blood and bone.
Oh, snap! It's hammer time, and let's do.
I bench 300 pounds.
I can kegel 102.
For the roided out docs, and we know just what to do.
I'm the master. The M1s know me as such. Noel tried to shut me down, but these are two tits you can't touch.
You can't touch this.
Look at Cyril Rubin, Tom
Respiratory crackles with restricted spirometry. Could be idiopathic or connective tissue disease. Reticulations on AP and honeycombing on high-res CT. Fibrotic lung, fibrotic lung, fibrotic lung, fibrotic lung.
Here comes John Franks and Michael Inglesby.
Yo ho, a surgeon's life will be. We pillage, we plunder, we probe, we poke. Cut up, we patients yo ho. With a scalpel, a bovine, a laparoscope, we teach the entrance to sew. Yo ho, a surgeon's life will be.
ID Docs Carol Kaufman and Preeti Milani.
Thames high and the 100 and the shady fours low. Culture's growing, Raj, Cadburyville slow.
Lungs ain't clear, you listen in here. Rounds in the left, crackling in your ear. All I ever hear, and a achoo, treating chills in my legs. All I ever hear, and a achoo, treating chills in my legs.
Jenny Krishner, you're so cute.
Who's the leaders and best of this university? PED, IAD, RICS, PEDS. Vaccination, strep throat swabs, well, child checks for free. PED, IAD, RICS, PEDS. Weeds are we. E on weeds. Forever shall we hold our growth charts high, 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 high.
Hey, the urologists are here.
Wake up every morning with spectacular wood. Dr. Bob, Dr. O, you are looking good. Now I know, Dr. No has been making you sick. Let us help, cause you know we love dealing with it. Give docs, treat your rocks, we love fixing copycats. Put a pump in your junk like a pair of bacteriologists. Help me miss how you like the sound of this. Come on, let's go, make unique out of dough. Reds and whites. We hung you at Manchester in your place. We're meds and whites. We still control and get to the point, that's right. We may look like nurses, but what we design our house the ball straight. We're meds and whites and tight. Always on call defending the patient's right. Always on call defending the patient's right. We're meds!
Wowee! More doctors keep coming. Dr. DePonio, Dr. Monrad, and Mrs. Dr. Lucayla.
The kids are at soccer practice, so I thought I'd come support Mikey. Besides, I knew he'd need a box of tampons for his nose.
You know me so well, honey. Eskimos! Hear me, good doctors. We've come from near and from far. From the ventilators of 60 to the cave labs of MSRB 1 or 3 or 2. I don't know, I get lost easily there. Yet, despite our differences, we will stick together. Do you know why?
Because docs round together?
That's right, sissy.
And when the nurses go on strike and no one has the key to the medication room?
Docs
round together!
And when all the residents leave your service and you actually have to manage the vents yourself?
Docs round together!
And when you get caught bumping uglies with your girlfriend in her blind deaf grandma's shower?
Geez, Anglesby, I, Captain Jonathan F. Finks, am not entirely sure that it was a good idea to share that little tidbit with the entire smoker audience. But okay.
Round together! Prince Noel must be stopped. Stop from making more ridiculous proclamations and destroying our beloved hospital. And I have just the plan. Are you with me? Yay or nay? Which one means yes? Yay.
Yay! All right, guys, let's get cracking. Finally, my favorite part of the week, Friday Night Lights with Dr. Noel.
All right, everyone. It's time for the timeout. The patient, Marcus Aurelius, no allergies, here for bilateral hemicolectomy. Everyone introduce themselves.
Right-ho. I'm Brian Woodcock, anesthesia, and I'll be passing the gas tonight. And sleeping in about 5 minutes. You don't do surgery like this here in the colonies.
Hi, I'm the resident, and I haven't slept in a week. But I promise not to roll my eyes when Dr. Noel asks for wire to close.
I'm the med student. I'm thrilled to be here on a Friday at 9 p.m. Seriously, just so happy to have asked my senior, do you need help with anything?
Shut up, minions! I'm Prince Dr. Jim Noel, the royal attending of this surgery. Woodcock, no sleeping until we're open.
Well, I'm Brittany the nurse, and I'm going on strike in like 10 seconds. So can we please get started?
Our date tonight. And incision!
There's a patient in the bed. There's a hemorrhage in his head. Nurses all over the room. Patient's mouth full of stool. I smell just like Avatar. Gas that passed out by the car. Someone to the ICU. Cirrhotic liver, too much booze. Experts from last night. Showed 2 lungs, all white, no blue. Oh well. It's a white coat blur, but I'm pretty sure I rule.
Damn. It's Friday night, working matrix to the max, making sure they kiss my ass to remind them I'm the man. It's Friday night, 80 hours not enough. Residents don't have it rough. Old school training made us tough. It's Friday night, do it all again. It's Friday night, do it all again.
Trying to connect the guts. How did this get up his butt? Think I might have cut too far. All my friends are at the bar. Toby's right at 85. This guy's lucky he's alive. If I'd done internal med, maybe now I'd be in bed.
X-rays from last night show 2 lungs, all white, no blue. Oh well. It's a white coat blur, but I'm pretty sure I rule. Damn. It's Friday night, dance on Noah's tabletops, and we built too many mocks. There's a sponge I forgot. It's Friday night, eating clothes with wires fast. No sutures or wires fast. Keeps them burning off my ass. It's Friday night, do it all again. It's Friday night, do it all again. K-N-O-L, 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 K-N-O-L. All right, guys. It's 10 p.m. We finished early.
Dr. Noel, the investors have arrived.
Ah, perfect. Let's go, Noeller Coaster. It's your time to shine.
Is everyone ready with the plan?
I still don't know about this.
Come
Tom, it's simple. We sabotage Noel and his gang while he's showing off the hospital to the new investors. The investors get pissed, pull their funding, and Noel loses the hospital.
Well, I knew that.
I know, but the audience didn't.
Oh.
Ready and
Break!
Thank you for joining us again. It's great to see you all, and your pocketbooks.
Jim Noel, isn't it a little bit late to be giving a tour? Old King Henry here needs his beauty rest.
'Tis true. Fantastic question, my African princess. By touring late on a Friday, we are guaranteed to avoid any possible distractions or interruptions.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet the queen of critical care, Lena Napolitano. Lena, dear, why don't you tell us about the fantastic changes we've made to your ICU?
For too long, our ICU has been plagued with patients requiring 24/7 medical care, with outcomes only slightly more depressing than our profit margins. But those days are behind us. I present our new ICU, the intensely comfortable unit.
Yeah, that's nice. I wouldn't mind finding that in my community chassis.
Now, all financially well-endowed patients will be provided with the greatest conveniences modern medicine has to offer. Frustration with micturition? We'll throw in a Foley. Aggravation with mastication? TPN it is. Is the work of breathing too laborious for your relaxed lifestyle? Let our state-of-the-art ventilators help you out.
Remarkable! But what does the Pope have to say about it? Wait! I do not care!
I am not breathing. I am not breathing. Help me. Help me.
Sweet coma de Roma. What is wrong with that ventilator?
Don't worry, our highly trained ICU nurses know exactly how to handle this urgent medical issue.
Help.
Moving on. As you all know, the body is made up of 4 humors: blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile. Since laughter is the best medicine, we provide our own 4 humors. Karen Blood Stolberg. John Phlegm Schmidt.
John Schmidt don't get no respect. Oh.
David Black Bile Gordon. And my personal favorite, Sunkey Yellow Bile Kim. These hilarious rib ticklers go room to room, doing top-notch stand-up, nearly doubling what we can charge per day. First up, Dr. Stahlberg and Schmidt.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm doing all right, but last week was Schmitty. I went to see my doctor. You know my doctor, just to see. He put me on Viagra and prune juice. I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Can you believe my own mother refused to breastfeed me? Despite the fact that breast is best? She said, "Look, kid, you're really cute, but could we just be friends?"
You think those parents are bad? My parents sent me to see a child psychiatrist. My kid didn't know what he was talking about.
My residents are so dumb! They They think an artery is where you go to look at all the fancy paintings. They think hormones are the sounds that prostitutes make.
Let me tell you, man, I got schmitty interns. That's my problem. Last week, one of my interns doing a school physical. He grabs the kid on the knee and asks him to cough. And then he whacked him in the balls with the reflex hammer. Oh, I tell you, my interns think that serology is the study of British knights. Oh, they think the cesarean section is a pot of Rome.
I'm losing my sheet. Part of Roma. It's a funny because it's a true.
You two just have me in stitches. Up next, we have humor from our highly controversial black bile humor. You've seen him on ye old BET. All the way from Flint, Michigan, Dr. David Gordon.
Why do white patients always complain about the stupidest shit?
Yes. I only condone taking all natural, organic, herbal medication.
Man, when I need some of that herbal medication, I just call up my man Andy Flint.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Good stuff there, Gordon. Real edgy. Up next, we have humor from our yellow bile, Dr. Sun Ki Kim.
Hey, Noel. Your mother's so hyperinflated, her residual volume is nearly half her total lung capacity. Is this thing on? What's the worst thing about a lung transplant? First time you cough, it's not even your phlegm. Seriously, folks, I'm here all week. Try the mutton.
You suck. I can't believe I paid extra for this.
Yeah, at least at Beaumont, the attendings had funny accents.
Jim, no! You call that yellow bile? Well, that was more like white noise! You're boring your patients right back to Royal Oak.
I assure you, that was out of character. Dr. Kim seemed less ethnic today.
No matter. Let's proceed to the next part.
Hey, Noel! Remember us?
Ah, yes. Two of our satisfied customers.
Satisfied my ass, Noel. Ever since your ventilators, I've been feeling like shit. Fever, fatigue, sore throat, and I feel like my spleen is about to explode.
Fever? Fatigue? Sore throat? No, it can't be!
And don't even get me started on these cold sores.
That's absurd. We carefully screen our ventilators for all bad miasms and orally transmitted diseases.
Who did this? Who's giving my patients mono and herpes?
Lisa DePonio strikes again!
You have got to call me. And you, call me. But really, ventilator, call me.
Oh, hell no! This is not one of my favorite things. Cold sores? You get a cold sore, and you get a cold sore. Everybody's getting a cold sore!
What kind of operation are you running here, Noel? We're through with your intensely comfortable unit.
Yes, we take our pound-cake books elsewhere. You bad man, very bad!
Yeah. What kind of operation are you running here, Noel? How do you expect to hang on to our pocketbooks if you can't even hang on to your patients? This place is starting to look real Baltic Avenue. And I want Park Place, no? Show me Park Place.
This doesn't pass the taste test. Cannoli with a K. Cannoli.
I assure you, this is nothing more than a temporary setback.
Yes, why don't we proceed to the CVC bathhouse where we can all get some well-deserved R&R. Lena, I'll deal with you later.
Welcome to the most relaxing part of the hospital. Here's Dr. Bajakian and Dr. Sachs to enlighten us on some of the many services we provide here at the CVC bathhouse.
Welcome, everyone. Obviously, you've all seen fantastic returns on our combination tanning bed / walk-in Mohs clinic. Today, we're proud to present new products expected to be even more successful.
That's right, Dr. Sachs. In addition to our Products of Conception apparel line, we have striven to develop a new cosmetic brand that will turn discarded natural goods into pure profit. May I present our new endometrium emollient cream, a cream cover-up designed to hide any skin imperfection without the heavy look of other unnatural makeup lines. By applying endometrium emollient a mere 6 times daily, you can say farewell to AKs and goodbye to Nevi.
May I?
Sure, but you should know there are some side effects, which may include, but are not limited to, nausea, vomiting, bronchospasm, antisocial personality disorder, lupus-like syndrome, lethal arrhythmias, gynecomastia, hypertrichosis, gargle facies, elfin facies, Potter's facies, Chester facies, moon facies, and anal leakage.
Oh! Did you say hypertrichosis?
Yes, hair growth.
But only in women.
Wait, what?
In men, lethal arrhythmias are much more common.
Balls!
And now, for our final discovery, a product 9 months in the making. Inspired by Dermagraft, the real-world product that uses fiberglass from discarded foreskins, we too have learned to harness the power of the pediatric penis. I now present to you Fountain of Youth in a bottle, guaranteed to make you look 5 years younger. We call it baby powder.
Oh my God, I feel like 10 years younger.
Me too. Bellissimo. But wait. I feel like I have ants in my pants.
Woo-wee! I feel like I did in the 80s. I'm gonna rule the world. Give me 3 houses. Nope. Hotels. Give me hotels.
Ye gods, I feel great too, but my codpiece is certainly feeling a bit snug.
Wait a second. Formication, mania, priapism? I know those symptoms. This isn't ground up baby wings, it's pure Colombian cocaine.
It's what? The sabotage is going so well.
Those investors are furious. But seriously, Doug, cocaine? Don't you think that's a little extreme?
Doug Gelb apologizes for nothing.
Jim Knowles, you white-haired California raisin! What have you done to us? I will not be losing my Lifetime Achievement Academy Award over this!
Well, now that your skin has been rejuvenated, it's much harder to see those bags under your eyes.
Oh, this is not a good thing, Noel. This hospital is a horrible investment, and I know horrible investments.
I think I'm having a heart attack now.
Everything will be okay. I still have the golden big bird, remember?
time for our final prank.
Right. I'll go get her.
James! Apricot! No!
Mrs. Knoll, the third, who let you in here?
It is 10:30 p.m. on a Friday, and you promised to take me to the annual Galens Smoker, but instead, your scrub nurse calls and tells me that you've been elbows deep in stool the entire night. Well, I've got news for you, Jimbo. I'll not stand for this any longer. I've been taking my Pure Bar classes, and I've learned how to fight back. Jim! I won't take it! I won't!
No! You must learn how to handle your women.
I will guillotine you, you fat fuck! Do you want a piece of me? Do ya?
No, thank you. I'm out of here.
We're all out of here.
Mia!
Get your shit together, cannoli.
No! You can't go! I still have the big bird. Remember? Remember? Oh, no! Damn you, Sandro Cinti! I know you're behind this, and I'll get you if it's the last thing that I do!
Well, howdy ho. Great to see you folks again. I hope you're all enjoying the show. Sure looks like that Sandro Cinti and his gang of Merry Meds sure got Prince Knoll's scrubs in a bunch. Why, I haven't seen him that peep since a med student forgot hemosuccus pancreaticus and the differential of lower GI bleed.
Who the hell could know that?
Anyways, that Knoll doesn't take well to insult, and so he formulated a brilliant plan to catch that rascal Cinti and put an end to his tomfoolery. It went something like this.
That Sandro has bested me for the last time. But I have formulated a brilliant plan to catch that rascal Cinti and put an end to his tomfoolery.
Yes, but what could possibly work? His only flaw is his thinning hair, and even that makes M3 maidens go weak at the knees.
Idiot! What part of brilliant plan don't you understand? Cinti does have another flaw. Two, in fact. First, his endless pursuit to vaccinate the world against the whole of disease. And second, his inability to resist a good sporting competition.
But what did you have in mind for that sexy beast?
Our annual residency fair takes place on the morrow. I will hold a vaccination archery contest. Cinti. Yes. Cinti will be unable to resist.
But he would never be so bold as to show his face at the fair.
You will undoubtedly be disguised as something hot. But how will we recognize him?
Easy. He will win.
Well, that does sound like a brilliant evil plan. Well, but our hero Cinti would never fall for such temptation. Psh, why, that would be ridiculous. Well, even if it did create an interesting, albeit unoriginal plot point. Well, folks, we gotta go, but y'all enjoy the fair. We'll see y'all later.
Welcome, loyal subjects of UMHS, to this Residency Fair. We have representatives from all financially worthwhile specialties, from urology to orthopedics, to introduce their fields to undecided M4s and recently declared medical free agent, Gary Michaliska. And as a special treat at this year's fair, we will be holding our first ever syringe archery vaccination contest. We will accept 3 participants, with the winner receiving a special prize. Let the Residency Festival begin! Huzzah!
Bruce Miller! Here, we is ortho mason and carpenter. You break bone, we fix.
If you like tool, you like work with us. Saw.
Hammer!
Nail.
Hammer!
Come fix fractures with us.
Hammer?
Come one, come all to have your psychiatric status told. I am Michael Gypsy Gibson, and this is my associate, Tamara Tarot Card Gay.
We, seers of the deepness of the mind, can diagnose your mental maladies from lunacy to menstrual hysteria with the DSM-1 crystal ball.
We expect the DSM-2 crystal ball to be released just next year.
Gibson, we've been saying that for the past 6 years.
Hello, medical students. I'm the always beautiful Carrie Micheliska. My name is Enrique Criado, and I am just a poor country surgeon from Spain. These fine gentlemen behind me are my colleagues. First, the Honorable Dr. Thomas Wakefield. And to his left, a very refined man, the distinguished Dr. Ramon Berger. Now, although we in vascular surgery are very serious men, we have a number of very exciting procedures. BKAs, AKAs, and the occasional carotid endarterectomy.
Of course, I'm the only surgeon in the world who's qualified to perform these procedures.
We have just developed a new device to make amputations cleaner and faster, even more so than the axe. And it happens to go by the name of
the guillotine!
I don't normally perform amps, but when I do, I prefer guillotine.
Step right up. Step right up. We are Gary Farber
And Geraldine Latini.
of Urology.
Gentlemen, do you ever experience pain or chafing with your current codpiece? I know I do. No matter how hard you try, you can never find a codpiece with that perfect fit.
That's why we, in the University of Michigan Department of Urology, have developed custom-made orthotic codpieces.
We'll use that imprint to fashion a mold fit perfectly for your nether regions.
Join us in the Department of Urology, and you'll get to put people's junks into things. And put things into people's junks, too.
Hi, I'm here for the custom orthotic codpiece. How big is your mold?
PM&R out to lunch? It's 10 a.m. Come on,
director of UMHS Complementary and Alternative Magic. Come learn the arts of potions, herbology, phrenology, and introducing our newest elective, care of underserved creatures. For those who wish to serve our centaur and hippogriff patient populations. Don't let our lack of ACGME approval dissuade you. Join now.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Abrams Morticians here to collect your dead.
Bring out your dead. Ramsburg Undertakers. Bring out your dead.
I got one. Aces Tolly.
Unholy Bezor, who art thou, young squire?
Well, hello, Governor. I'm little Stevie Ramsburg, I am. My papa promised me a fall thing for every plague victim I find. And who are you? Not yet so very old, sire.
The name's Gerald Abrams. Ramsburg, come with me. Become my apprentice, and thou shalt have your first lesson in the procurement of the recently deceased.
I shall. It certainly beats general surgery.
Of all the residency fairs in all the land, you tried to poach plague victims in mine.
Rolling diapedesis, methinks is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
And now, gentlemen, loosen those codpieces. Presenting the Dancing Maidens of UMHS.
Where do I begin?
Curvy waist, thick legs in shape, rump shaking both ways, make you do a double take. Planet rocker, showstopper, flow popper, head knocker, beat scholar, tail dropper. Do my thing, mother. Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, blue Medina, always beaming, rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights out of sight. Long weed, sold in, say it again, sold in. Make that money, throw it in, booty bouncing, don't hit.
Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Who run the world? Girls. 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 Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? Who run this mother? It's hot up in here, DJ. Don't be scared to run this back. I'm rapping for the girls who are taking over the world. Help me raise a glass for the college grads. 41 rollie to let you know what time it is. Check. You can't hold me. I work my 9 to 5, gotta cut my check. This goes up to all the women getting it in. You want your grind. To all the men that respect what I do, please accept my shine. What do we run? We run the world. Who run this mother? Yeah, we. What we run? We run the world. Who run the world? Girls, girls.
Hear ye, the vaccination archery contest will now begin. I am Beth Wyhe, shepherdess of M3 psych rotators and guardian of unused textbooks. Let all who wish to participate come forward.
I am Kavita Warrior, one of the supervising pediatricians, and I have evidence that vaccination prevents measles, mumps, and rubella. Does anybody else have any evidence? Do you have any evidence? Do you have any evidence? Show me your evidence!
Pam Rockwell here. I just flew back from Vegas to find out that I lost my job. I need this contest more than you. Plus, I'm way better looking.
You sure this is a good idea, Cinti? You're the most wanted outlaw in the entire health system.
Seriously, bro. You get caught and we're all SOL.
Oh, relax, my good man. No one will recognize me in my authentic plague healer outfit.
Oh, what are you talking about, man? I don't understand.
I said, besides, I'm a shoo-in to win the contest, and we can likely use whatever prize Prince Noel is offering against him.
That's 3 contestants. Bring out the targets. Dr. Warrior, your target rests on the head of a Playboy playmate turned world's leading vaccine expert, Jenny McCarthy.
Look, he got the vaccine and then he got autism. That's called cause and effect, people.
Dr. Rockwell, your target rests on the head of Mead Party leader, Michelle Bachmann.
I will not allow any child to suffer your life-saving government injections, even if it means I have to become foster mom to every child in the world.
And contestant number 3, your target rests on the head of infamous British surgeon Andrew Wakefield, author of the retracted Lancet article linking the MMR vaccine to autism.
My methods were sound. Conflicts of interest be damned.
Contestants ready? Aim. Vaccinate!
Doing, shoo, 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 meow, 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 meow.
Balls down! Balls down! Balls down!
injection site for an infant, you just gave this baby sciatica. Dr. Rockwell with the direct hit. Wait, illegal use of Gardasil in an infant. The call in the field is reversed.
Damn you and your rules, Wahi. You can't stop my crusade against HPV. No one can.
You're out of here, Rockwell. And contestant number 3 with a perfect shot. I give you all the winner, the masked contestant.
Huzzah! Sheriff, arrest that man. Only one man could vaccinate with such skill. So, you thought you could come uninvited to my residency festival and get away with it? Well, it appears I will have the last laugh. Oh. Ha!
Unhand me, you slithering spirochetes!
What ill fortune is this that has befallen Sandra of Sinti? 'Tis a tragedy!
A tragedy our bearers is the hiring of burning smoker as assistant dean of student affairs! Now, since I am a sporting man, Sandra of Sinti, I will give you another chance. Should any of your merry meds best my champion in a contest of my choosing, I shall free you. But any man who tries and fails shall join you.
Do not risk yourselves, my merry meds. It's a trap.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. What beeth the contest? Stage magic?
Breaking bad news. To a woman with bubonic plague.
Well, we can do that. Very well. You face Prince Noel's champion and master of the emotional arts, Arno Kumagai.
Sullivan.
Dr. Lucella, do your worst.
Friends, doctors, Democratic donors. If we have the audacity to hope, the ability to come together in this, our hour of trial, then I know we can heal the wounds of Kelly Sullivan's bubonic plague. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
It appears, Dr. Lucella, no, you can't.
Next, Friar John Zeller. Okay, Kelly. What do you think, bubonic plague? What do you think?
Rats? I don't know, I'm just a PhD.
Well, I'm a PhD and a real doctor. And when you think bubonic plague, you gotta think 3 things. Buboed lymph nodes, bipolar rods, and dying a horrible death. Say it.
Buboed lymph nodes, bipolar rods, and
dying a horrible death.
and dying a horrible death.
Oh, gotta know dying a horrible death. Absolutely gotta know it.
Even for an orthopod, that was horrible.
And now, my champion, Dr. Arno Kumagai!
Hello, Dr. Sullivan. I'm Dr. Arno Kumagai. How are you feeling today?
Well, I feel fine.
I've introduced myself and smiled, building rapport. Go ahead, Dr. Sullivan.
Dr. Hirsch bribed the pathologist to take me away in the plague.
Do you see how we're sitting at the same level? Equals, equality, equestrians.
Because I wouldn't help with her evil plan. But
You can learn so much by not interrupting. Go on.
But I don't even think I have the plague.
It sounds like there's a lot of stress in your relationship with Dr. Hirsch. Empathy. This is critical. Is there any family you'd like to have with you?
Well, actually, I would really like to.
Family informs our illness narratives in truly profound ways. Family, empathy, interpretive dance. Rapport, mixed media collage. Kelly, Kelly, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Do I?
Never interrupting. Kelly, you have bubonic plague. Shh. I'm not going anywhere, Kelly. Oh no, I'm not going. The healing power of touch. Sometimes it is all we can offer. And scene.
Enough! I declare Arno Kumagai victorious! Guards, take Cinti and his two buffoon friends into custody.
But wait. Do I seriously have the plague?
Mike! We have to save them! He's supposed to pick up Henry at harpsichord practice!
Oh, woe betide, Dr. Stein-Perry. What are we to do?
Let us retreat to Briarwood Forest to compose a soap note. Surely documenting this experience will help somehow.
And stay put.
Where am I?
Welcome to the LRC, also known as the Medical School Dungeon.
The dungeon of the medical school? By Fleming's Petri dish, I found myself in quite a pickle. And who are you, sir?
My name is Jason Engling. And I am Dungeon Master of this dungeon. And I am pleased to report that you have been placed under my stewardship for torture. Of course, all of this could be avoided if you just told us where the merry meds are hiding.
Never! This place looks terrible. Everyone here looks positively miserable.
Well, we've all been in something of a funk since Steve Jobs died. But how rude of me. Every prisoner of ours gets a complimentary tour before the torture commences. To your right, you will see students from the various med school classes diligently slaving away at their computer terminals. Ah, look, an M1, just beginning work on patients and populations.
Dearest Mom, Medical school is so chill so far, and everyone in my class is so cool.
So young, so naive, and still in shape. Next, an M2, attempting to watch the pelvic exam video in plain sight without looking like a pervert.
Next, place 2 fingers into the vagina. Then a third if necessary.
And lastly, an M3, fresh off a hard day's work on the wards.
Patient is a 65-year-old veteran with CHF, COPD, and diabetes! Diabetes! I just want to go!
Of course, medical students aren't the only people to populate this dungeon. If you look over in the corner, you will see the most notorious LRC misfit. Yes, it's the creepy Indian man watching pornography on the corner PC.
Oh, yeah. Oh, girl, look at that Mumbai body. Oh, she is sexy and she knows it. Oh, I would curry her tandoori.
Totally oblivious to how we all know exactly what he's doing.
Huh? What? Just checking my stocks, sir. Buy, sell. Very good, very good.
And lastly, we have the power station, the motherboard of the LRC, as I like to call it. It's a computer terminal manned by my colleagues, Roger Burns and Chris Chapman.
Hey, Jason, is your MacBook running?
Of course it is, Roger.
Well, then you better go catch it. Classic, Roger, classic. Let's go tell that to our Dungeons and Dragons clan. Yeah.
Ah, Sanduo of Sinti, how great to see you. I trust Jason Engling has been treating you well. Are you prepared to confess as to the whereabouts of your merry meds?
Not in a million half-lives, Dr. Hamoud.
Fabulous! Sheriff Johnson has put me in charge of your interrogation, since he knows how much I love to make people squirm.
You fools will never break me. Maybe not, but perhaps it's not you that we need to break. What? Who is that? Who is it? Carol Kaufman? No, what are you going to do to her? Oh, you'll see.
Histoplasmosis! Oh, Sandro, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I've survived much worse than this before. Why, I've been through smallpox, chickenpox, VA pox, a scarlet fever, yellow fever, beaver fever. Well, and of course, a roaring case of jungle fever in the 1970s. There is nothing they have that could possibly touch me.
Oh, we shall see about that, Dr. Kaufman. Dr. Twipper, would you be so kind as to give Carol a present?
We imported this cactus directly from Arizona. Don't worry. We checked its papers.
Oh, Coxie. Oh, well played, you bastards! But riddle me this, do I look immunocompromised to you?
Touché, Dr. Kaufman. Coxie may not intimidate you, but perhaps this will. Dr. Eagle, unveil the birthing goat.
Carol!
Q fever! You scoundrels! Damn you, I say damn you!
Carol, no! Stop this madness, I pray you, Dr. Hamoud!
Oh, don't worry, Sandro! It's nothing a little dose of moxie won't cure.
Oh.
Damn it, she's right!
You are tougher than you appear, Carol Kaufman, but not tough enough. Angling! Bring out the sprinkler.
You fool is a rusty sprinkler. I've already had my tetanus booster.
Oh, this isn't just any rusty sprinkler, Dr. Kaufman. I believe you're familiar with the famous American Legion Convention in Philadelphia at the
Bellevue Stratford Hotel, January 18th, 1977. No! No, you wouldn't!
Oh, we would. And we have.
Happy sprinkling, Dr. Kaufman!
Not Legionella!
Carol, are you okay?
Sandro. My dear Sandro. I feel quite odd. I have an odd constellation of symptoms right now. Fever, chills, cough, a touch of hyponatremia, and malaise! Fight the good fight, Sandro!
That was but a taste of our capabilities. Submit! And if what we just did to Carol didn't scare you enough, perhaps Dr. Twimple will do the trick.
You better believe it. A little bit of Conrad Murray's old cough syrup. Milk of amnesia. How about some of that?
Tell us, Sandro Cinti, where are the merry men's hiding?
Never!
Give it to him, Twimpa.
With pleasure. March 2nd. Drawn at around 8:35 p.m. Don't worry, this will only burn a little bit on the way in.
Ooh, ow, ow. Sandro of Cinti, tell us, where are the merry men's hiding?
I can't. What?
Focus, Sandro! Where are your followers?
I feel very fuzzy.
Ugh.
What happened here? Where did everyone go?
Sandro, is that you?
John Zeller? Thank heavens. Are you alone? Well, I'm here too.
When I was elected president of the M3CCA, I promised to put an end to the inhumane torture of prisoners in the LRC. And then, I didn't follow through. And look where that's gotten us. My nose has been bleeding so much.
There must be some way out of here.
None. You gotta look for 3 things in a prison escape: doors, windows, and secret passages behind the help desk. All here, all locked down.
Now, if you'll excuse us, Zelly Belly and I need to go catch a few Z's before round 2 of torture.
Shotgun little spoon.
No, no, no. No! Let me out of here! Prince, no! We must stop him! Let me out of here for the love of Salk! Let me out of his house!
You know, crying won't do you any good.
Who is that?
Everyone who gets locked up here cries. It's very simple. They get locked up, they cry, they don't get out. That's a board's question.
What? What did you say?
I said that's a board's question.
No, it can't be. Are you Edward Goldjan?
No, not Goldjan. It's Goyan.
Wow, I didn't know you were real. Wait, is this like in Harry Potter when Harry half dies and goes to that weird white room with Dumbledore?
King's Cross? Oh, yes, this is exactly like that. You see, you were drugged by Dr. Tremper, and you still have some of that propofol in your system. Propofol causes hypertension. That's a board's question.
Wait, so you are Edward Goldjan, the most pirated boards prep lecturer in the history of boards prep lecturing?
None other.
This is amazing. You're like the Robin Hood of medical education. You steal from the MBME and give to the medical students.
We do not have time for this nonsense. Your friends have failed to prepare for situations without you. Mistake? Always prepare. Now think, how are we going to get you out of here? You need to think. Don't memorize. Think.
Well, I could... There's a window there. I could take off all my clothes and make a rope and escape.
No, 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 no. They know you know that. They know that you know that there's a window over there. So they covered it in anthrax. Ooh. You have to think ahead of these boards, people. Parts 1 and 2.
Well, then, I give up. And I'm stuck here, and the hospital belongs to Prince Noel and his dastardly minions.
Think, Sandro, they always give you enough information. Who else is here?
Why, that's young Billy Rubin.
Oh, you know him?
Oh, yes. He sneezed once. I said, bless you. I never forget my students.
Yes, Sandro, but what else do you know about him?
Superb student, excellent inner tube water polo player, always on his Twitter account during class. That's it.
Hello? Oh, hey, I'm in the LRC. Okay, let me just lay out all my shit here so no one can use this computer for the rest of the day. Okay.
Ooh, he's still logged in. I can tweet. I've never twatted before. Open new tweet. Dearest Mary Meds, trapped in LRC dungeon, hashtag FML. Free me, lads! Oh, technology, what will they think of next? But wait, I can't. But I must. Cryptococcus be damned. Fly, my pigeon!
You done good, Sandro. You made Poppy real proud.
Jiminy Cricket. First, Russell Brand and Katy Perry break up, and now Sandro's been captured? This is just not our week, guys.
I know, Dr. Latch. Michael, he's locked up somewhere, and he doesn't even have his Harvard scarf. What if he gets cold?
Oh, come now, Mrs. Dr. Lucayla. Let's turn that frown upside down with a game of localized illusion. I'll go first.
Frowny face. No, sad leg, yeah.
Doug, you human homunculus! This is no time for games. And maybe if you didn't spend all day mimicking what is clearly a right MCA stroke, Cindy never would have been captured in the first place.
Well, excuse me, Linda. If you'd been doing your job protecting Dr. Sinti, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. You've awoken the giant.
Douglas, take your Napoleon complex elsewhere. We need to think of the students. What would happen to their education under Prince Noel's regime?
Dr. Gallagher's right. Being a student here was some of the best days of my life. I still remember all those black and white parties at Phiro. The men were white hot, and I was blacked out.
Deponio, you are setting women back 30 years.
Whoa there, ladies. Let's take it easy. I think that a delicate situation like this would best be handled by the assistant clerkship director.
That's assistant to the clerkship director, City.
Don't tread on me, Cyril!
Oh, this is no time for fighting, gentlemen.
Lavelio. Exilium deeplio.
Amy, out of the way. I got this. It's hammer time!
That is enough. Stop it right now. You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
He started it.
No, he started it.
No, the hammer started it!
Come on, guys, Julie's right. Dr. Sinti's been captured. But this movement was never about him. It was about this hospital, the hospital that we love. Dr. Deponio, where would you be without this hospital?
Probably shooting porn in the valley.
I think what Lisa means is she wouldn't know where she'd be without Michigan, and neither would I, for that matter.
And Dr. Groom, what would you do if you could never teach another day in your life?
I would surely fall.
Oh, Cyril, but I would catch you.
That's the spirit, guys. Mrs. Dr. Lucella, you and your husband both work here at UMHS and have kids to support. How would they fare without this hospital?
They're biracial and extremely attractive, so they'd probably go into child modeling or get a job at NASA or something. Am I missing something here?
And Drs. Gelb-Sella, you two pretty much are the neurology department here. Without you two, people with neurological deficits would probably continue to have neurological deficits.
But Julie, who would localize the lesion?
Who indeed?
We can't let this place that we love so much fall into the hands of the evil Dr. Knoll. We have to fight back.
Dr. Perry, believe me, I love a good inspirational speech. I cried during all the Blind Side. But Sandro, our leader, without him, we're nothing. We're
Dr. Lash, this has never been just about Dr. Sinti. It's been about all of us.
Let's get down to business to win back the youth. Did they send me doctors or a bunch of fools? You're the saddest deluxe I've ever met, and you can bet me forward through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you.
Written as a patient for a table tilt. Calm your nervous heart lads with a dose of tilt. You're a bamboo spike
pass the test?
Anything belongs to trailing.
God, I really think I might be overpaid.
This girl's got me scared to death.
You
must be pressed as a bleeding ulcer with all the shock of an ICD. With all the strength of a reflex hammer, mysterious as the ninth floor at the U. Time is racing toward us till our hope is lost. We must persevere, friends, no matter the cost. We are all in for Michigan, so grab your stuff and follow through. Now that we've made a man out of you.
Oh, joyous ripened cervix. It's one of those twittery tweety twats. It's a letter from Sidro. Oh, he's locked up in the LRC dungeon.
Well, let's go get him.
Yeah.
Oh, how do we do that?
I hadn't really thought about that. Nola's got the entire hospital surrounded by guards. We're gonna need some more help.
Don't worry. I know just the guys.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average. Pop a twist cabbage on instinct. Just don't think shit stink. Pink gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. Hit the head right. Biggie there, air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruce Cruz who? Do something to us. Talk go through it.
Every day I'm shuffling. Shuffling. Shuffling.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up for Detroit. I love this city. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up for Detroit.
I'm sexy and I know it. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah, yeah. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Damn it, guys. That was just an awkward mess of homoeroticism and mediocre dancing. Oh, come on. We didn't sing that rallying song for nothing. Someone has to have an idea.
Let's face it, Julie, the only way to get back into that hospital is with one of those newfangled Trojan horses. All we've got with us are half-naked men, a bunch of stethoscopes, and this stupid Big Bird.
Tom, you pint-sized Einstein, that's it. The Big Bird is the Trojan horse. Everyone, huddle up.
Students, try to keep up. All right, apprentice, go.
Sorry, Dr. Hobson. Mr. Hansen presents with rather global numbness and tingling, as well as extreme ugliness of the facies, secondary to a 7-year history of leprosy. As a child, Mr. Hansen had a trying home life with...
Faster. We don't care about his childhood. He has leprosy, so we... You aren't in primary school anymore, woman. He has leprosy, so we banish him.
I dated a leper once. Should have seen the way I banished her. On the sofa, trauma base C.
Damn it, Joe Hartman. We don't want to hear about any of this.
Body parts everywhere.
All right. Who's next?
Well, Mr. Bunyan presents today with a sharp traumatic blow to his upper midface. There seems to be some sort of iron wedge attached to a stick lodged firmly in the midline, splitting the cover in between. And, judging from his vacant, drooling expression, significant intellectual deficits are likely.
Listen, Dr. Obvious. One needn't paint a picture with verbiage here. This is a classic case of axe in the face.
Doesn't look like any axe wound I've ever seen. Hey-o!
Oh, there's nothing we can do here. Just keep moving, please. All right, third-year apprentices. This next patient has an affliction from which she will most certainly die. She is...
A witch?
Left-handed?
Oh, axe in the face.
Oh, no, you fool. She is pregnant.
Boom! Knocked up. Brag nasty. Warming the womb dumpling in the family way. Exhibiting signs of man juice infection. Am I right, Hobson?
Hartman, don't you have patients to take care of?
My shift doesn't start for another 4 hours.
Oh, I am surrounded by idiots. All right, whose patient is this?
I think he's a recent transfer from St. Joseph upon Ipsy.
Well, I can't afford to waste my time. We're never gonna hit the sheriff's profit quotas at this rate. You just get his history, report back on the double. The rest of you, let's get going.
Zounds, there sure are a lot of transfer notes.
Foot. Man, it is blacker than the Black Plague in here.
Ooh.
Oh, too soon?
I can barely breathe in here. This big bird isn't big enough. Albuterolius.
Finally, a clinic note. Dear doctors, we had the pleasure of seeing your patient, Big Bird, in our clinic today. As you know, he is a 75-year-old canary with a history of diabetes mellitus and schizoaffective disorder characterized by visual hallucinations of furry mammoths. On exam, he is well-appearing and covered in feathers. We have started him on metformin and have encouraged him to refrain from his previous diet of bird feeders full of sugar water and Arby's beef and cheddars. Please see the attached documents regarding his recent hospital stay. Damn you, St. Joe's, this is all nursing notes and imaging requisitions.
Hey, apprentice, are you coming?
That's what she said.
Cartman.
Oh, shit. You there, M1. Me? Yes, you. Taker of weekly quizzes. Go take that fat man's history. Deduce what the devil's got him. Write up a note, and then report back to me.
Oh my gosh, why thank you for misplacing your trust in me. We just learned history taking on Tuesday, but I promise to do my very best.
Coming, Dr. Hobson!
Hello, Mr. Big Bird. Hello, my name is M1 of Huron, and it's my true pleasure to meet you today. Before we get started, I'd like to establish some rapport with you. I like dogs. What did you do today? Oh, that's okay. Sometimes I get nervous too. How about that Martin Luther, huh? Ooh, is that too controversial? Anyway, so, do you have sex, and with men, women, or birds? Absolutely no judgment here. I am actively avoiding making assumptions. Well, now that I've taken a thorough history, it's time to begin the physical exam. It's new. That sounded normal, I think. Time to check a pulse. Oh my God, there's no pulse. Oh my God, there's no pulse. What do I do? Damn it, I'm useless. Run for help. Run for help. Help! I need a cardiologist! Help!
Cosmos, is that a speculum in your pocket?
Oh, sorry, Dr. Gallagher. The extra wide ones stick out a bit.
A better question is, what the hell kind of history was that kid taking? If that little turd is the future of medicine, we're all screwed.
Shh! They're coming back.
This is the Birdman I was telling you about.
Now, I'm going to be straight with you here. If you ever run into another doctor's exam room again, panting like a sow in heat, I swear on my stock in Beau Merlot. A fine, fruit-forward wine with notes of cherry and undertones of cinnamon and clove. Wait, is this the patient?
Yes, and he has no pulse. Hey, would you like me to present? I promise to try to keep it under 35 minutes.
Nothing would please me more. Now, go ahead and step in the hall and prepare your presentation, and I'll join you once I give a shit. Paige, get me Prince Jim Knoll on the phone. Hello, James? Have you heard? The bird is the word. I repeat, the bird is the word. The gold-plated big bird. That was stolen from ye old Newmont. Yes, in the ED. Oh, tickles for keeps. I love you too. Bye-bye.
Ah, the big bird has been returned. Fabulous. Ah, prisoners! So, your little band of misfits has failed. The big bird has been returned. The products of conception are selling faster than iPhones.
What's an iPhone?
And my power over this empire is stronger than ever. What? Oh, well, if it isn't Man Hands and her Merry Muds.
That's Dr. Man Hands to you. Now it's time that you relinquish control and let us get back to our real jobs.
Oh, Sandra, what happened? 2 sleeves of shame? I never thought they would degrade you to the level of an M3.
Quite impressive that so many of you could fit inside such a small, big bird. But you have no authority here. My men will crush you on my order.
Are you sure about that?
He can crush any upstart who is man enough to show his face.
It is I, Bob Bartlett the Lion-Hearted, returned from my quest abroad. And I must say, I don't like what you've done with the place, Jim.
Can't say you're welcome back here, Bob.
Welcome back? Well, I run this hospital.
Yes, well, unfortunately for you, the hospital bylaws have been changed in your absence. It appears that you are no longer the rightful king, and Dr. Noel will undoubtedly be voted into power by the executive board, which is composed largely of Punch and Judy dolls operated by various underlings.
Yeah, and he's got our vote too, see? I can't believe it myself, but this hospital's been making us a shit ton of moolah.
Yes, literally a ton of shit. Can you imagine how large a pile of shit would that be?
And with power solidified, I will finally be able to shut down that wretched smoker.
Yes, hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Dr. Raouf!
Yes, of course. Yes. I've been here the whole time.
Really?
Of course not. That would be ridiculous. This problem you have, it can be easily resolved. Do you know the tale of Excalibur, the legendary sword in the sphincter? Of course you don't. I haven't told you yet. But still, I find it ridiculous that you do not know. Rectum, come here. Ow. Quickly, make haste, Rectum. Ow. Assume the position. It is so obvious. The loophole. It is very simple. Legend has it that regardless of the colonel's regime, the one who pulls the hallowed sword, which passes deep through the pelvic floor, medial to piriformis, key to the gluteal region, shall be the rightful king. You do not know this. This is very simple. Yes, thank you. Okay, I'm leaving now. Good night. Okay.
Well, how about this for a twist in the story? Why, whoever can pull the sword from this here giant asshole's crowned king of the UMHS kingdom. It looks like Prince Noel's chomping at the bit to give it a go. Well, I'll be. He can't do it. Why? You'd think someone with such experience having a stick up his ass would know about this kind of thing. Well, that leaves Bob Bartlett with the final try.
Step aside there, Sonny. Now let a real king show you how to do it.
Bob Bartlett has done it! Oh, never before! Oh, never before have these eyes seen such a beautiful sight. Well, folks, I think we gotta wrap this up. It looks like Bob Bartlett wants to give a rousing speech, so we can close this show and go hit up skis.
Now, Jimmy, enough of the bylaws. I have the sword. I have chosen the sword. You have a choice to make. What shall we do with him, Bobby?
Well, as punishment as your crimes against this wonderful hospital, the noble trade of medicine and humanity as a whole, you shall either be quartered in the hospital courtyard or sentenced to life imprisonment as an internist at the VA.
I am a proud man, and I refuse to live in disgrace in that den of patriotism and affordable health care. No. I choose to be drawn and quartered.
Then the VA it is. Gentlemen, see these villainous cretins out of these hallowed halls. Sandro, Julie, how can I ever thank you?
Oh, Bob, it's just great to have you back. And now we can all reopen our clinics.
And stop doing ridiculous procedures.
And we can all be friends again.
So now,
Hugglebee, Snugglebee, every last one of ye!
right. So, Stephen, Victor, let us return the Mecca to the glory it once was.
Oh,
Carry
Dr.
on.
Vaughn, can I please?
All right, Groovy, you've done a good job today. Take it away.
The night is coming to an end. Just one more stroke.
It's already too long.
Should it know you're being a huge a-hole? Yeah, with Bartlett as king, we just might be in the top 10. Once again, 'cause we're bringing Michigan. This is Michigan.
We're basically the Harvard of the West.
That's right, we're the best. Even Johnson can see.
Well, I gotta say, I still hate the giant vagina, but the smoke, oh, goes all right with me.